What's up, guys? I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to do another showcase for UFC 291, and we're showcasing someone I have showcased before, Tony Cucuy Ferguson. He will be fighting Bobby Green. So like I mentioned before, we done a showcase for Tony Ferguson in the past. It was back in September for UFC 279. He was originally supposed to fight Wei Long that day, but because of Hamza Chimaev missing weight, the card got changed around, and it ended up being Tony Ferguson versus Nate Diaz in the main event. And I'm gonna base this showcase off when he fought Michael Chandler in that first round, because if I try to base it off that fight for Nate Diaz, then this is gonna be a pretty boring fight, because in that fight you could see they were both definitely showing their age. If you look at who Tony Ferguson was back in the day, he was in his prime. He was one of the dominated fighters in that day. People were saying maybe he was the one that was going to defeat Khabib in that day and time. But now, he's definitely not that person he used to be, because of that Michael Chandler knockout. That took like a good percentage of his lifespan, basically. That took like 20 years of his lifespan, man. He's not there anymore. That's not the Tony we loved. Like, he had a decent fight with Justin Gaethje, but he still got dominated. And then Charles Oliveira, he got destroyed. And then Beno Dariush was not even a good fight either. And then he came back with Michael Chandler in that first round. We had old Cucuy back, but then that knockout happened, and then it just took whatever Tony had left, it was gone. But so yeah, I'm gonna be basing off the showcase off that first fight, off that first round. That's gonna be the Cucuy I'm gonna be showing tonight. So with that being said, let's get in with the first fight of Tony Ferguson.
All right, coming up next, it's a lightweight bout between Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira and Tony Ferguson.
We're fighting in Division 13, but you can tell they're actually around Division 20 because they have pink badges, and they are using Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira. I'm gonna say right now, I actually do lose this fight via finish, but it's still a good fight. It goes up to 3 rounds. Glove touch, you love to see it. And we start off with a hook, uppercut, catch him with a leg kick. We catch him with a hook and a straight. Tries to go for the spinning back kick. We catch him with a kick to the body. Catch him with a spinning back fist. Stunned him. He manages to survive that flurry and then pull back on our uppercut. We dodge his uppercut. Tries to go for that jumping front kick, but it was blocked.
Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Caught him with that hook and the straight. He blocked our high kick. Now puts us in a clinch.
And now he's got the tie clinch.
Tries to take our back. He manages to jump on us, and then I just throw myself because I was gonna burn stamina. He tries to transition. I deny it. I manage to go into full guard.
3 minutes and counting to go here in round 1.
He puts us in rubber guard. I manage to stack on top, and then I just distance myself to take away that threat. Caught him with the uppercut right there. Caught him with the straight. Nice uppercut from Oliveira. Nice front kick from Oliveira. Catch him with the uppercut. Kick to the body. Front kick to the body. And we catch him with a leg kick.
Now landed for Tony Ferguson. Nice punch by Oliveira.
We catch him with another uppercut.
Nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the
Catch him with the 1-2. Another 1-2. Catch him with the straight and uppercut to stun him. He managed to survive that flurry again, just barely. Tries to go for the takedown, but was way out of range.
Overhand attempt now, it's blocked by Oliveira. Under a minute now to go in the round.
At this point, I'm kind of trying to catch him with stuff, but I'm kind of trying to keep my distance as well, because we have less than a minute left, and I'm not trying to burn too much stamina that I don't have to. Caught him with that Superman punch, stunned him. He manages to avoid too much damage to survive. Nice knee from Oliveira. And then I try to shoot for a takedown just for the heck of it. That was a good first round for us. It was back and forth. It could have been anybody's round, but it was my round. You guys will see right now. We catch him with a beautiful leg kick right there.
That's exactly what they did.
And then a nice kick to the body right there. Right to the liver. You can see we got more significant strikes just barely, and then we got more total strikes by 10. And then we got the stuns also. Here we go on to round 2. Glove touch. Nice kick to the body from Oliveira. We give him a kick back. We catch him with the straight, but he catches us with the uppercut, and then we return the favor. Then we catch him with the kick to the body. Nice straight from Oliveira, but we stun him with the uppercut. He manages to survive again. Kick to the body. He manages to get the takedown. So, Tony Ferguson is a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He has really good jiu-jitsu, but in the game they didn't really put it in too much. And Charles Oliveira is way better than Tony Ferguson in the game. In real life, in their prime, who knows who would have won a jiu-jitsu battle. But Tony Ferguson can hold his own, so I'm not too worried about that. And right now he's just trying to get a bit of ground and pound, but I managed to block a good amount of them. And then I managed to posture back up. He does get the high knee to stun me, because I thought he was going to try to go for another takedown. So that's why I was blocking that, preparing for that, but he shot the high knee instead. Nice knee from Oliveira. We managed to catch him with the straight to stun him.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Caught him with the uppercut. We're in the clinch. Nice hook from Oliveira to break it up. Nice elbow from Oliveira.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that,
Caught him with the straight to stun him. He manages to survive. He actually put his hand out to give himself some distance.
Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed.
Caught him with the high kick to stun him. And knocked him down. This time I was able to knock him down because he was against the cage. So it didn't give him space to run. But he manages to survive that ground and pound attempt. And now we're in half guard. I try to go into side control. Now he puts me into full guard. I managed to posture back up, and I just stand back up because I do not want to get in a grappling war, especially with a Division 20, and especially with someone that's using Charles Oliveira. But we did manage to push him back with that push kick, and then he caught us with an uppercut right there. My head is already blinking. I need to be careful because Tony Ferguson does not have the greatest durability. I mean, the greatest chin. He has decent durability, but not the greatest chin, unfortunately. Because ever since his fight with Justin Gaethje, they put his stats down, and so now he doesn't have the greatest chin. I should have looked what his chin was before I started this, but you can see right there that's when we knocked him down because he was against the fence. Now this second round is pretty close, but I feel like it could have gone to me because of that knockdown and the stuns. Glove touch for the end of this round. Spinning back fist, but I missed it. He goes for a takedown, and he gets it. This is a slam. Nice slam from Oliveira. I managed to get into full guard. and he gets back up. I don't know why he got back up, but he did.
Can't take many of those. You better check.
Managed to stun him with that straight, and then knock him down with a straight as well. He managed to up kick me in order for me not to jump on him. He stuns me, knocks me down against the cage, but Tony manages to survive, thankfully. I'm trying to pick my moment. Managed to stun him. He manages to evade my hits to survive. Tries to go for the front kick and caught him with a straight that cost him. That front kick cost him. Like, bruh, how is Charles Oliveira not out yet? Like, this is crazy. Knocked him down with a straight again, and this time I managed to jump on him. I really hope I could have got the win right here, but he managed to survive. I don't know why I threw that straight. I didn't go for the straight. I went for a hook. Right here, he tries to go for a submission, but I managed to survive, thankfully. Then I managed to get in full guard. Right here, he manages to get in rubber guard because he has more stamina than me. Right here, he's just doing damage to my head. And I'm like really trying to see if I could just survive this round and make it to the end of the round, because I know for sure I'm gonna win if it goes to decision. Right here, I managed to get back up. I'm really surprised this guy wasn't really like any better at grappling, because he was using Charles Oliveira. He's like the ultimate grappler in the lightweight division. He managed to stun me. I managed to survive, but he did catch me with that uppercut. And then he puts me out right here, unfortunately. But this fight was still good for what it was, guys. It was so great. Like, I'm telling you, you guys can see right now at the end of the fight, I would have won if it went to decision. And this is why I still decided to show it, because obviously it was still good. And he showed like the Oliveira being tired victory, because they have certain other victory motions. And I'm guessing because they're like, damn, this was a good fight. He was gonna lose. He was gonna lose if it didn't go to if he didn't get the finish. Because I know for sure I won the first round, and I definitely feel like I won the second round. The third round was pretty close. Who knows who could have won that? But it just, Tony doesn't have a chin to take damage, and it's just crazy how Oliveira didn't get knocked out. He got stunned. He got knocked down. That's just crazy to me. But this fight was still great for what it was. This is what I wish what the real Charles Oliveira versus Tony Ferguson could have been like. That real fight was just one-sided. But let me know what you guys thought what you guys thought of this fight, even though I lost. I would give it like a 9 out of 10 to be honest. But with that being said, let's get on to our next and last fight for Tony Ferguson.
All right, coming up next, it's a lightweight showdown between James Vick and Tony Ferguson.
We're fighting a Division 12 who's using James Vick. I actually thought this guy was going to be a higher rank because he chose James Vick, who's really low of a character rating. But I guess it's just because he's beaten me before twice and I have won against him. Usually guys who are higher ranked tend to choose someone who's lower just to show off. But this wasn't the case. I guess it was just because he's beaten me before and he was cocky. But James Vick is not the guy to go unless you're really good, I guess, because his boxing sucks, his chin sucks. I don't know. You guys are gonna see that right now. We'll be kind of with a hook right there. And we're fighting in the pocket, like really close. This guy is not trying to distance himself at all. Kind of with a kick to the body. Nice knee.
So just over 20 total strikes have connected for James Vick.
Nice movement punch.
Well, he's connecting on a few hooks.
Sorry guys, it's just because like I'm just watching this. There's not like it's just too much happening to explain. Kind of with a spinning back fist. And I don't want to say every time like, oh look, he caught me with a 1-2 and then a hook and then a front kick. Like see how fast we're going because he wants to fight this really heavy pressure style. Caught him with the uppercut at the end of the exchange right there. Caught him with a straight and hook.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming. Big powerful punch lands.
He caught me with a hook. We caught him with a straight and a hook. We took him down. I just wanted to see how good his grappling is. And I was just trying to give myself a break because I was trying to burn a bit of stamina. He tried to transition, but I denied it. I went into half guard. He tried to transition again. I go into side saddle. He transitions. I go into sprawl. And then he manages to push me up against the cage. Nice elbow and then a kick to follow it up. That was on me. I shouldn't even have done that.
You see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side, his big power side. So he'll keep feinting out little punches with no intent to land.
Caught him with a straight and then an uppercut to stun him. He's up against the cage, so he gets knocked down. 5 more seconds, 4, 2, and 1, and then we caught him with like a knee to the body before it ended. Right there you can see it's pretty even, but I feel like it's my round because I got the knockdown. But you can see right there, we caught him with a hook to knock him down.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept
There's the hook right there. Just knocked him. He had his hands down. I think he was trying to go for something. Maybe an elbow. Yeah, definitely an elbow. It looks like an elbow. Now this is where the tables turn completely for him. For me on my side, it's good for me. But I mean, like, you guys are gonna see. Just watch. Sorry for my stuttering. Caught him with the uppercut. Caught him with the hook right there. He's still continuing to try and fight in the pocket. Nice straight and hook from Vic. Caught him with the uppercut right there. Caught him with a couple hits to the body. Caught him with a couple hooks.
The accuracy rate against Tony Ferguson.
Caught him with the straight. The uppercut to stun him.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement.
Managed to catch him with the front kick. That was whack. But we managed to survive just barely. I'm surprised the high kick didn't knock us down. With James Vick, as like I said, he's a lower rated fighter, so if it was someone higher like Dustin Poirier or Charles Oliveira, that I could definitely see that being a knockdown. Caught him with the hooks right there. Spinning back fist to knock him down. And this is where it's done for him. He's done. He still fights for a bit, but this is where he goes downhill. Stunned again by the hook. His chin is cracked. His chin is cracked. You guys are gonna see right now. Another hook. His block is gone. It's broken. Push kick. 1-2. Nice hook from Vic. Caught him with a leg kick. Hook to stun him again. Hook to knock him down. And I try to get stack guard, but he pushes me away. Manages to evade my Superman punch. Overhand to knock him down. Yeah, you guys can see he's done. He's done. His chin is cracked. straight to knock him down.
Oh, he might be out.
And we finish it with the grounding pound. And he quits, of course. Obviously, he was gonna quit because he thought he could beat me. Look at round one, and then look at round two. Compared to that, he got dominated. 4 knockdowns, 3 stuns. Of course, he's gonna quit. He got so cocky because of the prior victory that he thought he could beat me with James Vick, who's like 3.5 stars or something. And then James Vick isn't even that good of a fighter in real life. He's known for losing to Justin Gaethje, his biggest opponent and his first ever main event. He also lost to Beneil Dariush, who's a big star now, but he wasn't back then, and he got knocked out by him too, which already tells you. James Vick had bad boxing in the game, and he had a bad chin. You guys saw that because he had a good first round. I'll tell you that. But then in the second round, all it took was that one stun to break his chin, and he was done. He got dominated in that second round. But that's pretty much it for that. That's we're gonna leave off for the showcase for Tony Cucuy Ferguson. I do want to give a brief rundown who I think is gonna win the fight between him and Bobby Green. Bobby Green is a quick striker still. They're both around the same age. Bobby Green's 36, I'm pretty sure, and Tony Ferguson's 39, I'm pretty sure. And they're both around the same age, but Bobby Green, even though he got knocked out like 2 fights recently, he can still go. Tony got like 20 lifespans from that kick of Michael Chandler. So I'm afraid for Tony because he can definitely still get knocked out if he's not careful enough. But I feel like this fight's gonna go to distance. I hope so. And I'm hoping for the best that Tony wins. But realistically, I think Bobby Green's gonna take it. Tony just doesn't have it in him anymore. But I would certainly want to be surprised and have the Cucuy come out out of nowhere. Imagine that. But I'm also gonna upload Alex Pereira tomorrow super early in the morning, and then in the afternoon I'm gonna upload Dustin Poirier before the UFC pay-per-view. If not, then I'm just definitely gonna upload Dustin Poirier if I can't get Alex Pereira. But I will see you guys tomorrow with the next video, and I hope you guys did enjoy this fight. I definitely enjoyed Charles Oliveira more than this one. I would give Charles Oliveira 9 out of 10. But with that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.